the biggest surprise to me, the most memorable moment really early in the draft. They move up, do the Chicago Bears, surprising everybody. Just one spot to draft Mitch Trubisky.
Mitchell.
Second overall. Mitch
Four
Mitchell.
picks given up.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? A couple of third-rounders. It was a nice haul
That was the
for the
first
49ers.
wow.
And it was early.
Draft.
Yeah, it took about 12 minutes for us to get that first wow.
Yeah, so Mitchell Trubisky, the new franchise quarterback for the Bears, although Mike Glennon still the starter for now, but I feel like every team says that about whoever the incumbent is at the time.
Of course they do.
Tom Savage still the starter for the Texans as well. Okay, most memorable moment for you besides the cheesesteak, Sean O'Hara?
Well, I mean, Philadelphia was awesome. They came out in hordes, and look, I played down there, so I know Philly fans, they're creative. The bus ride in to the link was always my favorite part. You never know which body part you were going to see. But I thought when Drew Pearson came up to give that pick
was
for the Dallas Cowboys, and he just goes in, and they start booing, and he's like, "I'm not backing down," and he says, "Thank you for my career," and 5-time world champions, and I mean, he just doubled down on it. I thought it was awesome. It was awesome energy. It was great for Drew to do that, and I think the fans, as much as they were booing and yelling, I think they loved every second.
He was pumped up with that speech, man.
He might be the next Michael Buffer after that.
He might after that. For me, it was Tech McKinley going up on stage with a picture of his grandmother who had passed away. And initially I thought it was great, great gesture. And then after a while, it starts to become a little bizarre at the end. And then obviously he got super excited because he got drafted, and he made a promise to his grandmother that he wouldn't get drafted. And of course, he dropped the F-bomb. Later in that. Oh, yes, he did.
I thought we had an 8-second delay here in the NFL Network.
He dropped the bomb, and so I was like, whoa. But that, to me, was the most memorable moment of the draft, man.
Well, it's funny, Deion kind of turned that into a teachable moment.
He did, he did. I like that.
He really kind of reined in the emotion. And if there was another teachable moment, or maybe the most memorable, it's, I had Dalvin Cook as my best back. And I honestly don't think it was anywhere even close in the sense of everything he brings to the table. Well, he falls to the middle of the second round. And he goes to the Minnesota Vikings, where I think he'll be obviously well-suited in a lot of ways. But the teachable moment is for every young man, like, our choices and decisions have consequences. And this young man should have been a top 10 pick all day, every day. But some of those early childhood decisions and college decisions cost this man a lot. I think he ended up in a good spot. But it should be a memorable moment for all of us that, man, our choices and decisions have sometimes great consequences and sometimes poor consequences.
So many great storylines, both good and bad, that were part of this draft.